Ever feel like something is missing? Even when you have so much? What if the secret to true abundance and lasting joy lies not in getting more, but in deeply appreciating what is already here? Join me as we explore the ancient wisdom of Zen and discover how cultivating gratitude can transform your everyday life. Welcome, dear friend, to the quiet space where ancient wisdom illuminates the path to a heart filled with contentment, a boundless sanctuary where the currents of longing gently release and the shores of deep appreciation softly embrace you. In this profound moment, we invite you to understand the subtle yet immense power of gratitude, to quiet the restless mind that constantly seeks, and to rediscover the profound truth that true richness resides within your own being. As the moonlight guides us and the soft echoes of wisdom surround us, prepare to embark on a journey through timeless Zen and Buddhist tales. Each story is a gentle key, unlocking a deeper understanding of presence, a richer experience of joy, and a path to the most restorative sleep you can possibly imagine. There is nothing to do now, nowhere to go. Simply listen and allow yourself to drift on the calm waters of awareness. Let us begin with our first story. This is the story of the monk and the single grain of rice. In a remote monastery, where food was scarce and life was simple, lived a young monk. He often felt a gnawing hunger and a subtle resentment for the meager meals. He compared his portion to the larger bowls he imagined in the outside world. One day, during the communal meal, the head monk noticed the young monk's discontented expression. After the meal, the head monk called the young monk over. He held out his hand, and in his palm lay a single, perfect grain of rice. He said, "My dear student, do you see this grain?" The young monk nodded, puzzled. The head monk continued, "This single grain holds the essence of the sun's warmth, the rain's nourishment, the earth's embrace, the farmer's toil, the miller's effort, and the cook's care. It is a universe in miniature." He then asked, "If you cannot find gratitude for this single grain, how can you truly find it for a full bowl?" The young monk looked at the grain of rice, then at his own empty bowl, and finally at the compassionate eyes of the head monk. He had always focused on what was missing, on the lack. He had never truly seen the abundance in what was present. He took the single grain from the master's palm. He held it gently. He closed his eyes, and for the first time, he truly saw the universe within that tiny grain. From that day forward, the young monk's meals though still meager, were consumed with a profound and heartfelt gratitude. His hunger did not vanish, but his discontent was replaced by a deep sense of appreciation for every single blessing. The poignant story of the monk and the single grain of rice offers a profound teaching on the power of gratitude in our everyday lives. It beautifully illustrates that true abundance is not measured by the quantity of what we possess, but by the depth of our appreciation for what is already present. In our modern world, we are often conditioned to focus on what is lacking, on what we desire, but do not yet have. We compare our lives to others and easily overlook the countless blessings that surround us every single day. This constant seeking for more can lead to a perpetual state of discontent, a feeling of emptiness, even amidst material comfort. The Buddha taught, health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. This profound insight guides us to a different path. The young monk's transformation came when he learned to see the universe in a single grain. This is the essence of mindful gratitude. It is the practice of bringing our full awareness and appreciation to the small, seemingly insignificant details of our existence. Zen practice invites us to cultivate this deep seeing, this profound appreciation in every moment, to find gratitude not just for the grand gestures, but for the simple act of breathing, for the warmth of the sun, for the taste of water, for the comfort of a bed. This is about realizing that true fulfillment is not a future destination that we arrive at when all our desires are met. It is a state of being that we cultivate in the present moment by consciously choosing to appreciate what is here now. When we practice gratitude, our perspective shifts, our hearts open, and the world around us begins to reveal its inherent richness, its boundless generosity. It is the effortless act of transforming lack into abundance and discontent into profound joy, simply by seeing with a grateful heart. Tonight, as you settle into deep, restorative sleep, reflect on the blessings, however small, that are present in your life right now. Can you imagine gently holding a single grain of gratitude in your heart and allowing it to expand into a profound sense of contentment? Rest in the profound peace that comes from deep gratitude and the quiet joy found in the boundless space of a heart that truly appreciates. as your breath flows softly and your body finds deeper ease. Let us now discover the true nature of resilience, found not in avoiding hardship, but in the profound appreciation of every experience, even the challenging ones. This is the story of the gardener and the winter frost. In a village known for its beautiful gardens lived a gardener whose spirit was as vibrant as his summer blooms. He cultivated his plants with immense care and celebrated each flower, each fruit. But as the seasons turned, winter arrived, bringing with it a harsh, biting frost. The gardener's vibrant plants withered, his colourful flowers turned brown and brittle. His once lush garden became a landscape of stark, frozen silence. Many other villagers, who were also gardeners, grew despondent. They mourned their lost blooms. They complained about the cold and the barrenness. They wished for spring to return instantly. But the old gardener, though he felt the chill of the air and the sight of his withered plants, did not despair. He continued his daily walk through his garden. He observed the intricate patterns of frost on the branches. He noticed the quiet strength of the dormant roots hidden beneath the frozen earth. He even found beauty in the stark skeletal trees silhouetted against the winter sky. One day, a young apprentice who was feeling the deep sadness of the winter approached him. "Master," he sighed, "our beautiful garden is gone. All that remains is cold and barrenness. How can you remain so calm, so peaceful in this season of loss?" The master gardener, who was gently brushing snow from a hardy evergreen, looked at the apprentice. He said, "My dear student, the winter is not a season of loss. It is a season of rest." He continued, "The frost, though it seems harsh, purifies the soil. The stillness, though it seems empty, allows the roots to gather strength." He then said, "If I only felt gratitude for the summer blooms, then my joy would be fleeting. But I feel gratitude for the winter's rest, for its quiet strength, for the promise of renewal hidden beneath the frozen ground." The apprentice looked at the winter garden, then at the master's peaceful face. He had always focused on the visible, the vibrant, the easy. He had never truly seen the profound wisdom and hidden blessings in the challenging and the difficult. From that day forward, the young apprentice began to walk through the winter garden with new eyes. He still felt the cold, but now he also felt a quiet gratitude for the winter's profound lessons, and the deep, unseen work that prepared the way for the vibrant spring. The profound story of the gardener and the winter frost offers a crucial teaching on the power of gratitude in our everyday lives, especially when facing hardship and change. It beautifully illustrates that true resilience and lasting peace arise not from avoiding challenges, but from cultivating a profound appreciation for every experience, even those that seem barren or difficult in our lives. We often encounter our own winters, moments of loss, of difficulty, of uncertainty. Our natural tendency is to resist these moments, to complain, to wish them away, to focus on the suffering. This resistance only deepens our sense of discontent and prevents us from seeing the hidden wisdom and the potential for growth within the challenge. The Buddha taught, suffering is caused by clinging to desire. This profound insight guides us to a different path. The gardener's wisdom lay in his ability to release his attachment to the summer blooms and to find gratitude for the winter's purpose. He saw the winter not as an absence, but as a necessary and valuable part of the cyclical unfolding of life. Zen practice invites us to cultivate mindful gratitude for all seasons of life, to recognize that challenges, like the winter frost, often serve to purify, to strengthen, to teach us patience, and to prepare us for new growth. It is the practice of finding the lesson, the hidden blessing, the opportunity for resilience, even in moments that feel barren. This is about realizing that true joy is not dependent on constant sunshine. It is a state of being that can be cultivated by consciously choosing to appreciate the profound wisdom and the quiet strength that emerges from every experience, even the most difficult. It is the effortless act of transforming resistance into acceptance and hardship into a deeper, more resilient form of gratitude. Tonight, as you settle into deep, restorative sleep, reflect on any challenges you might be facing. Are you resisting? Or can you imagine gently seeking the hidden wisdom or the subtle blessing within this winter season of your life? Rest in the profound peace that comes from all-encompassing gratitude and the quiet joy found in the boundless space of a heart that appreciates every season. As your breath flows softly and your body finds deeper ease, let us now discover the true nature of abundance. found not in accumulation, but in the profound generosity of a grateful heart. This is the story of the merchant and the empty bowl. In a bustling town lived a wealthy merchant. His warehouses overflowed with goods. His coffers were filled with gold. He possessed more than he could ever need. Yet, despite his riches, the merchant felt a constant unease. He worried about losing his wealth. He envied those who had more. His heart was always seeking the next acquisition, the next gain. He rarely felt truly content. One day, a humble Zen monk walked through the town, carrying only an empty begging bowl. He approached the merchant and stood silently, his gaze peaceful, his presence calm. The merchant, feeling a flicker of irritation at the monk's perceived idleness, tossed a small coin into the monk's bowl. Without looking, the monk bowed deeply and simply said, "Thank you, dear friend, for your generosity." The merchant dismissed him. Days passed. The monk continued his quiet rounds, always with his empty bowl, always offering a deep bow and heartfelt gratitude for every offering, no matter how small. The merchant, though he tried to ignore him, found himself observing the monk. He noticed the monk's serene face, his peaceful steps, his unwavering gratitude. One evening, the merchant, unable to shake his own inner restlessness, approached the monk. "Monk," he asked, "I have everything, yet I feel empty. You have nothing, yet you seem to possess a boundless joy. What is your secret?" The monk held out his empty bowl. He said, "My dear merchant, this bowl is always empty, and because it is empty, it is always ready to receive." He continued, "My secret is not in what I have, but in my gratitude for what is given, and in my willingness to share the little I receive." The merchant looked at the empty bowl, then at his own overflowing warehouses. He had always focused on having. He had never truly understood the power of receiving with gratitude and giving with an open heart. From that day forward, the merchant began to change. He still managed his wealth, but his heart began to open. He started to give with genuine gratitude for the opportunity to share, and as he gave, his own inner emptiness began to fill, not with more possessions, but with a profound sense of joy and true abundance. The profound story of the merchant and the empty bowl offers a crucial teaching on the power of gratitude in our everyday lives, especially in understanding true abundance and the joy of generosity. It beautifully illustrates that genuine wealth is not solely measured by material accumulation, but by the capacity of our heart to receive with appreciation and to give with an open spirit. In our modern world, we are often driven by a relentless pursuit of more possessions, more achievements, more recognition. This constant striving can lead to a perpetual sense of scarcity, a feeling that we are never quite enough, or that we never quite have enough. The Buddha taught the greatest wealth is contentment with little. This profound insight guides us to a different path. The merchant's transformation came when he learned to see abundance, not just in his overflowing coffers, but in the simple act of giving, and in the profound peace of the monk's empty, yet receptive, bold Zen practice invites us to cultivate mindful gratitude for the act of giving and the act of receiving, to recognize that true generosity arises from a heart that is already full, not with possessions, but with appreciation. When we give with a grateful heart, we are not diminishing our own resources. Instead, we are participating in the boundless flow of life's abundance, creating a cycle of joy and connection. This is about realizing that true fulfillment is not found in hoarding or in endless acquisition. It is a state of being that emerges when we open our hearts to both the giving and the receiving with a profound sense of gratitude. It is the effortless act of transforming scarcity into abundance and inner emptiness into boundless joy, simply by living with a grateful and generous heart. Tonight, as you settle into deep, restorative sleep, reflect on your relationship with giving and receiving. Are you holding on tightly, or are you opening your heart to the flow of abundance? Can you imagine gently practicing gratitude for what you receive and joy in what you give, allowing your heart to overflow with true richness? Rest in the profound peace that comes from generous gratitude and the quiet joy found in the boundless space of a heart that truly knows abundance. As our shared journey into the profound power of gratitude now gently concludes, you may feel a deep sense of contentment and a renewed appreciation within your entire being. We have explored together how gratitude is the unseen lens that transforms scarcity into abundance, discontent into joy, and hardship into resilience. Remember the wisdom of the single grain of rice, teaching us to find the universe in the smallest blessings, the gardener and the winter frost, reminding us to appreciate every season of life, even the challenging ones, and the merchant and the empty bowl, showing us that true abundance lies in the generosity of a grateful heart. The Buddha taught, health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. This profound truth calls us to live with a heart that is perpetually open to appreciation, to see the richness that is always present, and to experience the boundless joy that springs from a grateful spirit. Now there is nothing more to do, nowhere to go. Simply rest in the spaciousness of your own being. Feel the gentle rhythm of your breath, a silent anchor to this peaceful present. Release every thought, every expectation, every last trace of tension. You are safe. You are at peace. You are deeply loved. Drift now into the profound depths of restorative sleep. May your dreams be filled with boundless gratitude, and your awakening be refreshed and renewed by the quiet joy of a heart that truly appreciates